I met my wife because of this movie. If it wasn't for my son, if it wasn't for this movie, I might not have had my son.
So I'd love to know, your background's obviously in WWE, which is, the acting skills are so transferable. So I'd love to know how that helped you transition into this role in your movie.
There are so many transferable skills from pro wrestling. Performing, understanding what an audience is going to react to in real time, being able to switch a performance and improv is a huge thing. I always used to call wrestling Avengers meets SNL. It's live television, there's a lot of improv, and lots of fighting. And so that really helped. But in so many ways, acting is just a completely different animal, and I really had to learn from the ground up and start from the bottom and figure it out. So that's been cool to climb one mountain and now have to climb an entire another one.
Wait, so what is different on a set versus the wrestling ring?
Well, not having the immediate reaction, not knowing if something's working or not. You know, we have to wait a year later and see if it works, but in wrestling you get to fix something on the fly. So that's probably the biggest difference. Also, there's a subtlety to acting where it's pull it back, and this is more real, more grounded, and wrestling gets to be kind of fun and over the top. So two very different styles, but the skill set really helps. I think every single wrestler has the skill to be a writer, producer, and actor. That place is really the breeding ground for a lot of skills.
You were for this almost 7 years ago, and it's now premiering tonight in the state you grew up in with your wife, your friends. What does that all mean to you?
I can't really put into words how personal this film is for me. I'm sure one day I will, but it's really all there. I met my wife because of this movie. If it wasn't for my son, if it wasn't for this movie, I might not have had my son. This movie changed my life in so many ways. And aside from that, it was an amazing experience making it. And so I just feel really lucky, and I love this movie, and I hope people, experience a fraction of that.